Hey everybody, welcome to episode number 34, but really quickly, we need your help.
Hey guys, that contest is creeping up on us. Watch your backs.
Chance to get in as a guest. You know, you could be a guest on the show. Deadline Saturday, June 11th. Make sure to send in a 5-star review of us on any podcast platform, a screenshot of that, to wiredandweird@yahoo.com. Now it's time to get weird. Hiya! How you doing, everybody? Welcome to episode number 34. This is Wired and Weird. I'm Jeremiah Hughes, the host. This is also the host,
Big Steve.
What's up, Steve? How you doing at home, everybody? How you doing, Steve?
I'm doing good. I'm tired, man. It's been a long work month.
Yeah, you've been grinding. You've been selling the nugs, slinging it like it ain't no thing.
Yes, sir. How's your week been, buddy? How you doing?
I'm on the mend.
On the mend?
I'm on the mend. I'm feeling better. I am feeling better. Got the stitchies out.
Ooh, yeah.
So the doctor said, you can walk around anytime you want. And I go, I don't want to.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm going to wait a little while.
You got a wheelchair?
Yeah. Give me one of them one-leg scooters.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope everyone's week was awesome. A little better than ours. We're working dogs over here. And then me, I'm not doing anything. So quite the opposites. So before we get too far into this, I'll give you a little lay of the land, which is just the table of contents for all the new weirdos. We get new weirdos every single episode, so I like to kind of let you know our thing, what we like to do here, and then how it goes. So what we like to do is we're just a couple buddies. We're smoking pot. We're bullshitting. We're having a great time talking about what friends do.
That's it.
And we're having a great time. We're going to keep you company. We're going to be kooky for about an hour so that you can forget about the cold, dark, scary world out there.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. We're here to have fun. We're here to have a good time. We're not going to talk about that shit. Because we have a variety show. And the style of variety that we go through is we start with a Would You Rather. Then we go into our email. We have a movie section where next week we're going to talk about it and get a wreck every single time. So, and then we have our story time. Then we go into our fun facts, because who doesn't love a fun fact?
They're the best.
You're going to forget it in 30 seconds, but it doesn't matter. It's just brain junk food.
Yeah.
You're never going to use it, but you love it. Then we have our rapid fire, which is almost everybody's favorite section. It's a steady stream of dad jokes that are so cheesy, you may slap your forehead or throw your phone off a bridge. Then we have our new addition to the show, WAP. Worst advice possible. So email in at wiredandweird@yahoo.com. Comment advice you'd like us to totally fuck up and give you the worst advice possible. Then we go into our classic food debate. We talk a little comedy, just a short little blip. And then we go into our hate mail and then we hit the road. So let's catch up a little bit. We already caught up a little bit. But hey, I just wanted to say, you know what I did the other day?
What'd you do, buddy?
You ever drink so much caffeine that your armpits drip sweat?
Oh, God, yes.
I did that the other day, and I realized this is like meth.
Your palms ever get sweaty, like clammy?
One time,
too much?
One time I was driving 18 hours straight to Vegas, right? And so I drank, and I was driving through the night. So I drank 2 bangs, and my palms dripped sweat. Ugh. And I have never had that happen before because the sensation of water all of a sudden dripping out of my palm freaked me out. I was like, what the fuck? And I wiped my pants and there was wet on my pants from just my clammy hands.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was just too much caffeine. 600 milligrams.
Just caffeine just coming out of your pores.
The FDA says anything above 400 milligrams is at risk for cardiac arrest. And I drank 600.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Damn.
So, yeah, I mean, I had that moment the other day. I was like, I got to talk about this. Because it was I haven't done that in a while. I just chugged a bang too fast. And I was like, I'm so sweaty. Oh, my God. My heart is crazy right now.
Oh,
and then I couldn't sleep. It was horrible. But
what's the most caffeine you think you've consumed in a day?
Oh, over 2,000 milligrams.
Easy, huh?
Yeah, because I took pills, and that was how much I took a day, and then I would drink soda and energy drinks after that.
God
so,
damn.
yeah.
How are we standing?
I worry about my heart a lot. I do. I worry about my heart a lot. I was really addicted to caffeine for a while.
Yeah.
Really. I had a migraine for 3 days when I quit taking those diet pills.
Ugh.
It was horrible. It was really bad.
Caffeine headaches are the worst.
I couldn't even look at a phone.
I'd
My
say
migraine was so bad.
I've never had a migraine, but I can assume it's just as bad.
Only one I've ever had.
Ugh.
It hurt so bad that it made me feel it felt like I got hit in the nuts, but in my head.
God damn.
Like that sick feeling where you're like, oh, anytime I looked at light, it was horrible. I had to lay in a dark room for 3 days.
That's terrible.
It was fucking horrible, dude.
That is terrible, man.
I was fucked up. Anyway. Caffeine's a motherfucker.
It's a lot of caffeine.
Dude, yeah.
It's crazy.
Right into wiredandweird@yahoo.com. Can you top my 2,000 a day?
I'd say I'm definitely up there with you for sure, yeah.
Are you a weirdo that likes to get wired? It's called Wired and Weird for a reason. Because I'm drinking a Bang. He's drinking a Red Bull.
Uh-huh.
We're taking puffs. Let's take a puff.
Let's take a puff.
Let's iron it out here. That's a classic gurgle. That's the old studio bong compared to the new one, which is this. Okay, so let's start some Would You Rathers.
Ooh, you got some good ones this week?
I came with some bangers.
Okay.
Okay. Some silly ones. Some ones you might stroke your chin and go. We got some easy ones in here. So which one you want? You want easy, banger, or silly?
You know what? Let's start easy.
Start easy?
Let's start easy.
Would you rather have tax-free $12 cash every day, or would you rather have free lunch provided every day?
Ooh. Do I get to pick my lunch?
I think of a choice. Let's say of a small menu of 3 items.
Okay.
Of your choosing.
Tax-free $12.
I'm telling you, I'm picking free lunch every time.
Are you?
I'm picking free lunch every time because it's made, it's handed to me. I don't have to seek out food. I don't have to worry about it. It's almost like Einstein. Isn't it Einstein that wore the same outfit every day or something? Or some genius wore the same clothes every day so he didn't have to use any brain power on what he was going to wear. He could use it on science, bro. And that's kind of how I feel. Is if I could just streamline eating so I don't have to worry about sourcing food, cooking food, and then devouring food. I could just eat it and then be done and move on. I feel like I could save so much time. And if it's a decent lunch, it's going to be over $12 to get a decent lunch. Unless if you're eating a ham sammy with some tater chips.
Right.
It's going to be over $12. I feel like
they're going to be oh, well, we're offering you 12, so here's $12 worth of food. You know?
I guess I was just... reading too far into the free lunch. I'm filet mignon. I'll take that. Side of caviar.
Mignon with the lobster tail.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take the $12 because I'm over here. I'm that's tax free. My lunch at Swanson's costs $5.43, and that's 3 chicken tenders and 3 tasty JoJo's.
That's the perfect amount of food.
Yeah, dude. Good to go. So I'm still pocketing.
I might be getting ripped off on this.
$6 over here,
but
buddy.
Think about the convenience of someone just going, it's 12 o'clock, here's your lunch, bro.
That's true.
That would be so nice.
That's true.
Oh, I can't say no to that. Even if it's a ham sammy and chippies, I'll take it because
I'm still up $6 plus all the money I made the day.
Keep the $6. I'd rather have a guy bring me on a silver platter.
Respect.
And call me sir.
And sir, here is your ham Sammy. And Lay's original potato chips.
And then I'll lean in real close and I'll go, it's fucking chippies or you hit the road. That's what we call them in this house.
Chippies.
Oh, we're silly.
That was a good one, though.
It was low hanging. It was easy, but that's a good time. So, do you want practical, silly, or banger?
Oh, gosh. Let's go. See, we went easy. Let's go silly.
Silly? Would you rather have to fight a chicken every time you get in your car, Or would you rather have to fight an orangutan with a sword once a year?
Oh, God.
So think how much you drive.
Bro.
You could get the shit packed out of you every time. Or once a year, you could have like a, here we fucking go.
Dude.
You know, like, because an orangutan's already strong.
Dude, they can,
you'd have to
and
get
they
that.
can climb shit.
Yeah, you'd have to get the sword from it, you know?
Bro.
It could throw it at you, you know? Like,
Bro.
yeah. Once a year.
Fuck.
That'd
be... Dude, I'm going with the orangutan because just so I can have that circled on my calendar.
Yeah, so you're like,
orangutan sword fight. People will be like, what is this?
Yeah. You could live stream it and make tons of money.
Tons.
Well, PETA wouldn't like it because I think he'd have to take the poor orangutan out to pasture.
Probably.
I could call myself the orangutan slayer.
That would be fun.
I would take the chicken. I would die in a fight with an orangutan.
Chickens are mean.
Chickens are mean. But I feel like after a while, you would have like a good technique down. Like you go in forearm first, then you grab and twist real quick, you know? Or like something, you know? I feel like after a while, you'd be able to figure it out. Or I just walk a lot. I'm walking to the airport, then I'm getting in a plane, and I'm flying there. Yeah, I'd move to New York where I could just walk everywhere or ride a scooter. Scooter's big.
Scooter.
Yeah, scooter. So it's yeah. That would definitely. Cool. I'd find ways around cars for sure.
I'm looking forward to my orangutan battle.
Ooh, I would ride strictly motorcycles.
Ooh,
no chicken in a motorcycle because I just push it away. Just drive off.
Blow off. Yeah. They can't fly.
Yeah, easy peasy. Yeah. Loopholes.
Boom.
The key to a would you rather is trying to find a loophole. Okay, so, well, I'm gonna save the one that I like the most for the last.
Okay.
Let's do this one. In this reality, you have to drop two things. Would you rather drop cell phones and tablets or laptops and desktops?
As much as I hate them, cell phones are so handy.
They're too handy.
Yeah, I'll get rid of fucking cell phones and tablets real quick.
Really?
For sure, yeah.
Whoa! Think about GPS. Think about,
you know what?
Virtual pay.
We have to fucking go back to paying cash and reading a map. It's just less robots on the road.
Amen. That's a good way to look at it too.
And then you can go back to smacking people without a bunch of phones looking.
Yeah, true. There's a lot, actually, having cell phones around is like, actually, once you think about it, like a lot to deal with for a human.
Yeah.
Because you're always being watched. You're always being tracked. You have the attention span of a squirrel because the cell phone like fucks with our mind.
For sure.
That's a good call. I'm going with you.
Yeah.
I was going to say PC laptop because of the convenience of the cell phone.
Right.
But actually, I'm actually listening to an audiobook on my cell phone called How to Break Up with Your Cell Phone. So I feel like my phone knows. It's good. It's a good book. I like it. It has all good sentiment, but there's a lot of proof in there that like cell phones have really cell phones have caused a rise in mental illness.
Yeah. Because we can always see what other people are doing at all times.
Even attention deficit disorder and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy to think about. So I think you're onto something. I think it'd be better for society.
At the computer, at the desktop, and fucking searching for shit. And then you're like, okay, this is enough.
Yeah.
Tired of looking at this.
Then you got to walk away, you know?
And you're not going to pick that thing up with you.
Let's do it. Let's cut cell phones out.
I'm game.
Hell yeah.
I like the flip phone because you couldn't search anything and there was nothing. You could call. That was it.
Yep. Even those would go bye-bye.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool because then, like, when you're available, you're available.
Yeah.
You know? That's kind of fun. I like that.
Hell yeah.
We're going 1980s all over again.
Let's do it.
All right. So, would you rather drop from Neapolitan ice cream, chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, or strawberry? It has to be two flavors. You got to X-nay one of them. Which one would you rather X-nay? 86. Kick out. You're done, son.
Ooh. That's, honestly, that's an easy one for me. Strawberry.
Really? You'd go chalky vanilla.
Yeah.
Okay. That's classic. Here was my thought. I'm getting vanilla out of there.
Okay.
Vanilla, boring.
Chocolate covered strawberries. I like it.
Yes, sir. Chocolate strawberry. That'd be fire. Because then you could eat a little strawberry, eat a little chocolate, or you could go right down the middle. Get that chalky straw. Because the vanilla's always in the middle. You can never get a chalky straw bite. You got to go out of your way for a chalky straw.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
But in this world, the better world, if you vote me president,
It's just right there.
I promise Neapolitan ice cream will just be chalky straw.
I was just thinking, yeah, because like strawberry is like too sweet for me. So I would just like swirl.
Yeah, but that would be fire.
Chalky vanilla. But yeah, the chalky straw, bro.
Imagine that and it's like a milkshake.
Oh, that would be good.
Chalky straw, milky.
With like some like real like strawberry chunks in it.
Oh, dude. Oh, and it's just thick enough to where you kind of got to eat it with a spoon. Oh.
A little whippy cream.
Oh,
yeah.
Now, are you putting Sprinkies on top?
You know.
Did you know that the chocolate Sprinkies and rainbow Sprinkies are the same flavor?
Isn't it just coloring?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's like the same.
Yeah, there's like no flavor at all.
Yeah.
But they're different.
Shout out to my sister for eating plain sprinkles as a kid to break the news to me.
I'd throw some Sprinkies on there if they're available.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
I'm an anti-Sprinky guy.
What?
What do they do for you? They look cool.
Yeah.
It's like putting a fucking slice of orange on your salmon. You're not going to eat the orange.
They jazz up the joint, bro.
Okay, I can see how it adds like a little ambiance to it.
Yeah.
Because with the whippy on top, the whipped cream, I don't usually eat that. It just looks good.
Yeah. Okay. That's the first thing I eat.
Yeah, oh, you could eat it plain, huh?
Yeah.
I don't like the whipped cream plain.
Oh, dude, I'll go grab the can up out the fridge and just like...
Oh.
Yeah. And then whip it. I don't know why the whipped cream will come out of the can.
Oh, sure. Because it makes your voice all deep. I've never done a whip it. I don't know. I've only seen it on movies.
Why can't I get the whipped cream out?
Yeah. Dude, one time I did a balloon bigger than my head.
Damn.
Yeah, it was fun. I remember doing
it. Yeah, it was fun.
I remember
it was fun.
I would do nitrous oxide with this guy named every time he hit it would slump out of his chair and go oh, and he'd like slide like a snake out of his chair and just lay on the floor and look at the ceiling, and I was like, whoa.
Jesus.
We were kids, we didn't have anything cooler to do. He was an adult, which was weird because he was just an alcoholic druggie that would do anything.
Back then, we're like, this guy's so cool, dude. Like,
yeah, dude, he's like just huffing gas out of a fucking Solo cup, dude. That's savage.
Now looking back, we're like, that guy was not good.
He needed therapy.
Like, he needed help.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was love you, but you were kooky bananas.
That guy needed a hug.
Yeah. It'd be crazy if you heard this. He'd probably punch my face off my head. He's a big, tough guy.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll
bleep that
Jerry,
name
should
out.
we bleep that name?
Let's bleep that name out, Jerry. We don't need...
Yeah.
We don't need Jeremiah Black and Blue.
Okay, so that does it for the Would You Rathers. If you have a Would You Rather that's burning in your soul, let us know. Email us, wiredandweird@yahoo.com. And speaking of the emailing of the wiredandweird@yahoo.com, we got some shout-outs to give for the emails for interacting with us and being a great weirdo. Salvador shared us on Facebook, shared a whole episode 33 on Facebook, said, check out the boys.
Yeah.
And so we got to say thanks. We really appreciate you guys sharing this stuff on Facebook because then it can reach more weirdos. We can grow exponentially.
Every day.
Yeah. So, I mean, check us out. I mean, we are on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on all that stuff. And so if you're able to share that, that really helps us. You know, we don't need your money. We just need you to help spread the weird.
We need your shares. We need your weirds.
Don't spread the word. Spread the weird.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
So, and then Alan, sorry if I ruin your last name, Alan Freeberg actually reviewed us on Facebook.
Okay.
He gave us a wonderful 5-star review. So you are in the giveaway to be a guest on the show. And Alan says, this is not for everyone. but it's for the weirdos. They talk about stuff you'd expect a couple of friends who smoke and drink together to talk about. It's entertaining and not safe for work, so listen accordingly. My favorite part is rapid fire jokes and movie recommendation follow-ups. So, dude, thank you so much for rating us. Thank you so much for being a great weirdo. Thank you for that, like, nice little loving comment, too. Like, it was fun. Like, I'm glad that he said that, because that's what I shoot for. And I know you shoot for too.
Yes.
It's just being a couple buddies on a mic that's fun to listen to. You're here with us.
If you're drinking and smoking, so are we.
Take a puff with us. Yeah. Answer back. Like when we go, what do you guys think? I literally expect people to be saying out loud what they think. Like it's fun. Just participate. It's like Dora. Like Dora's like, what was that? Oh, okay. But it's fun. It's fun to talk back. It's good for yourself. You know, if you're in an area where you're just alone and no one's going to look at you weird for talking out loud to nobody, do it. It's fun.
Or you know what? Even if there are people, talk to yourself. Fuck it.
Dance like no one's watching, baby.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We were just talking about dancing like no one's watching before this. God damn it. Get kooky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let it all out. It's fun. We're here for you. We endorse the weird. And that being said, that concludes the email section. So both of you guys are in the drawing for May for the merch giveaway. Whoop. And Alan is in the giveaway for being a guest on the show. So remember to send in a 5-star review. You're going till June 11th here, and you could be a guest on the show. And if you don't want to be a guest, no big problem, no big deal. We'll send you some merch instead. Some stuff. So, but that is a good chance to win some stuff. So the movie that we watched last week was White Chicks.
Yes.
That movie was kooky and silly and stupid, and you could just take it at face value. Right. It's great. It was a great recommendation. What was your favorite part?
Oh, man. Definitely, like, the shit-talking scene. That was good.
That was one of my favorite parts. Is that you're talking about your mom jokes and stuff like,
it's mother time.
Oh, you want to fucking talk about moms? And they were like holding their fucking like holding their mouth like that. Like I was like, that's good. That's a good. Just like comedically, it's a good juxtaposition. You know, like it's ripe for the taking. You know, it's beautiful and it's punching up, so it times well. You know,
good shit.
Yeah. It's really good. I like it a lot. It's fun.
You breastfeed like this.
Oh, a bunch of dust. Okay, so that's your favorite part. So another one of my favorite parts was one thing I literally laughed so hard that Lexi's like, "What are you watching?" Is when they're like, "You're taller," and it's like, "I got my knees done," and it was just dad joke enough, and like. Knowing where they're at and watching them struggle is so funny, you know? And like when they have the little character of themselves slip out, and it's such a juxtaposition, like, oh hell no, you know, or something. Oh no, yeah, it's funny. I really like that. It's well done. So
they did a good job, and it's the Wayans.
Can't love them. Can't not love them.
Can't not love them. Yeah,
can't not love them. So what's my rec for next week?
Your rec for next week is called Bulletproof.
Okay.
And it's an action comedy.
I was just going to say, it sounds action-y.
It is. It's Adam Sandler and Damon Wayans in an action comedy.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. You have piqued mine and the entire Wired and Weird world's interest with Adam Sandler.
Yeah. And Damon Wayans.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. That was a fan reco.
From?
Yeah. Angela.
Ooh.
Yeah. So thank you, Angela, for your recommendation.
Good one. That is interesting. Yes. All right. We'll see if it can live up to a Steve rec. Because Steve recs, I mean, come on. White Chicks was a Steve rec. I mean, come on.
Oh, yes. This, dude, I can't believe I forgot about this movie, though. Like, I've seen it maybe a half a dozen times in
You've
a
seen
week.
This?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I think you'll like it because of who's in it, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's slip and slide into story time. Now, story time, this just recently happened, like a day and a half ago. I love this. when I was a kid, I would sit in the garage and smoke pot and philosophize and talk about music and comedy and laugh and cry and have a great time.
Yeah.
Time would slip away. You'd be out there for 6 hours, you know? And you're like, damn, it's cold. It's 11 o'clock at night. You know, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
I did that last night ago or like a couple nights ago. And it was fantastic. Me and a buddy, we sat in the garage. We talked philosophy. We talked a little of everything. We talked life, love, arts, you know, everything. It was fantastic. And it made me realize that in this go, go, go adult world, that like, dude, I haven't sat down and just smoked pot with nothing to do, just enjoying each other's company in a long time.
Like the thing to do was to sit and smoke pot and chill.
Yeah.
Like that was the
They're
event. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what we're doing.
That's it. And you feel more stoned?
I felt not only more stoned, but when I was leaving, I had a huge smile on my face and I was happy. And I was like, man, that used to be my favorite thing to do.
I miss doing that, dude.
And so this story time is just dedicated to just old school smoke sessions,
That's a
baby.
good time.
Because how many stories do I have of just old school smokeouts
Hanging out in the garage.
that got too hardcore, you know? And like we had a sleep apnea mask that we converted into a gas mask that hooked up to a bong.
Nice.
We've took bong hits on our head. We've done all sorts of shit, you know, like old school smoking
gram
out,
size
man.
knife hits.
Oh, just going nuts.
Oh, buddy.
Half gram daddies.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You know, it was a great time.
Drinking, boozing.
Just being kids, you know? So that story time's just dedicated to just being a young stoner, just puffing your little heart out.
I've lost many hours hanging out in garages, and I don't regret a single one.
Buddy, I wouldn't consider that wasted.
No, not at all.
That's just the same as sitting at the bar enjoying yourself, bullshitting over a beer.
Honestly,
you know?
I'd rather be in the garage.
Me too. I'd rather be hanging out in a nice garage, you know, having fun with a few buddies, passing a bong around, laughing, making jokes. It was a great time. So
I had a pretty good setup in one of my garages. We had like a love seat, a couple chairs.
Oh yeah,
it was a good time, dude.
Yeah, 100%. You know, there was one of my buddies, Chris, had a garage where he had a bar in it. And there were like stools at the bar.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he had like a whole weed set up at the bar and lights and speakers. And it was a whole experience, you know, it was really fun. So
it was a good time.
Good time to be alive, you know, like enjoy it. Because you'll get busy, and you'll forget. Like we smoke pot when we record, and it's one of the only times we smoke pot together.
Yeah,
and it's fun. It's a blast. I love recording. I mean, I think it's probably the funnest day of the week for me.
The studio is my new garage.
Yes, exactly, and it's smaller, so hotbox is way easier.
That is true.
Let's take a pufferoonie with everybody in honor of the old school smokeout. And if you guys are listening to us doing an old school smokeout, here's to you.
Yeah.
Honestly, even if it's just you smoking out, doing an old school smoke out, just chilling, nothing to do. That's the sound of me loading weed.
Crunch, crunch.
Yeah. Shout out to you, man. Keep on smoking out.
Let us know where your old school smoke sessions took place.
For sure.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
I know everybody's different.
First time I fled from the police, it was because I was smoking pot at a school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at night we were like sitting at the tables like around outside, and sure enough, a little spotlight on us. Hey, what are you guys doing? We all just scattered.
Scattered like roaches.
Like like roaches when you turn a flashlight on them, scuttle away into the night. Yeah, nothing. Smash the pipe on the ground and run away.
Yep.
You know, yeah. Oh, nothing, dude. See you later. The guy's like, damn it. Fuck. Gotta chase one of these fuckers.
Just gotta get one.
Yep. Didn't chase me.
Nope.
Chased my buddy, actually. It was funny. He got away on a bike.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was fun. It was a very, we're like, dude, that was like Grand Theft Auto, bro. Because we like played Vice City a lot at the time. You know, we're like, dude, we had like 1 star.
I never risked getting on like a bike or a scooter. And it was like, I've already got this momentum of running. Why would I stop to build it up?
He met me there on a bike. So he already had a bike.
And fuck that bike. Like, that bike's gone.
I ran into the woods. I know he wasn't going to go into the woods.
Smart.
So I ran into the woods. And then I tripped over a tree root and then just laid there for a while. I'm just like... I was just like laying covered in dirt like on the floor. Like at that moment, I've never felt more like prey in my life. Just waiting there like... Like I'm like holding my breath to listen better, you know? Like my heartbeat is the only thing I can hear. It's like
You're listening for footsteps,
Yeah, I'm like-
crunching leaves and
Yeah.
twigs.
like shit. I was like thinking of like game plans. If he like runs up, I'm like if he runs up, I'm gonna roll backwards and take off that way. You
Yeah,
know, or
right.
like whatever. No, in my luck, I just ran into a tree and yeah, good times
Oh, good stuff.
being young men. One time, a buddy and I cut a tree down, like a little like evergreen tree that was about as tall as us, and we shoved it in this big metal fixture upside down and lit it on fire.
Jesus.
It's like engulfed in flames, right? And fucking Stater rides by, right? And we're like, oh fuck, and we like hide behind like a porta potty. I'll tell you off air where this was at. It was in town. We hide behind a porta potty and we're like, shit, and dude, the fucker rides right by a giant fire. Like literally, I'm telling you, 5 foot high flames.
Just said, not my job.
Drives right by it and doesn't stop. To this day, me and my buddy are like, remember when the cop just... He had to have been like on his laptop or something, you know?
He's like, well, even then you would see a big glow.
It's like not my problem.
But he's like, I'm not a firefighter.
Yeah, he's like, what am I going to do?
I'm a cop.
Yeah. We got out of there.
Jesus.
Fun times. Here's a puff for everybody at home. Old school smoke sesh.
I can just picture that cop dude just like holding the wheel with like one hand. And he just looks over. He's like, nope. Just kept on. He's like, oh, it's almost shift change.
Yeah, dude's off at 5
Like-
o'clock. It's like 4:55. He's like, not my problem.
Not my. Nope. I can't get any OT this week.
Yeah.
Captain's
I already hit
really
my
on
quota.
my ass. Like,
I hit my quota. So, let's do some fun facts, huh?
let's do it. You got some good ones this week.
Dude, I got the best fun facts. Okay, so you want animal or candy first?
Surprise me.
Did you know banana candy tastes exactly like a banana? It only tastes like a banana that's extinct.
What?
So when banana candy was made, they modeled it after the banana at the time. That was like the bee's knees. It was the banana. It was called the Gros Michel. Then what happened is at one point there was a big... So like bananas are all cloned.
Right.
So at one point, they're all the same. They're susceptible to the same disease, and something called Panama disease or something like that wiped out all of the bananas of the Michel or the Gros Michels.
Huh.
So why we think banana candy doesn't taste like banana is because it tastes like exactly like an extinct banana.
Interesting.
The banana we have now does not taste like banana candy. Banana candy does not taste like what we nowadays eat. It tastes like an old school extinct banana. And what people say is it tastes exactly like that banana.
Huh. I did not know that.
Good fun fact.
Yeah. Like you're talking about like those Runts bananas?
Yeah.
Dude, I love those.
Tastes exactly like a banana.
I love those.
You can actually find the old Gros Michel in Hawaii. There's one farmer that has it.
Wow. Looks like I'm going to Hawaii. I gotta taste this banana.
Yep. Talking about rare ass bananas.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a rare ass banana.
I'm a little turned off by the name, but
Gros Michel.
yeah.
It sounds like an insult to like someone named Michelle.
Yeah, it's gross. Michelle.
Or maybe I'm like mispronouncing it. It's like Gros. So maybe it's Gross.
Gross.
I think it's gross.
Gross Michel.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean,
Huh.
that's a rare ass banana. I wonder how much those bananas go for.
Probably a lot.
A lot. $50 a
Probably,
pound. Most time it's 50 cents a pound.
yeah. And the fact that it's in Hawaii.
Yeah. Yeah. My gosh. You think bananas probably grow a lot in Hawaii. It's probably not that expensive like coconut. How about this? I love a squirrel. Squirrels are one of my favorite rodents. The favorite rodent because they don't have that gross little tail.
Right.
But squirrels are cute. We all love a squirrel. Did you know prairie dogs and groundhogs are squirrels?
Really?
They are squirrels.
I did not know
Groundhogs are squirrels. Prairie dogs are squirrels. We don't recognize them as squirrels because they don't have that big puffy tail.
Huh.
But they're of the squirrel family.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
I just thought they were a whole different thing.
Oh, yeah. It's a good fun fact, too.
Yeah. Learn a little science there. A little
Bam. And those
science.
fun facts are shout out to the podcast Stuff You Should Know.
Stuff you should know.
One of my favorite podcasts that I listen to all the time. It's top 10 in all the podcasts in the world. It's been going on for 1 million years. If you like fun facts like that, you should check out Stuff You Should Know.
Okay.
Really great podcast. And those were 2 episodes that I recently listened to on the way to Seattle. And they go super in depth about it, but that was just a little fun fact out of them.
Yeah. I like knowing stuff.
I like knowing stuff I should know.
Yeah. You know?
So after that, I mean, people's minds are blown right now. We need to do some rapid fire to get them back. They're sitting here philosophizing existentialism at this point, you know? A husband gets asked by his wife to go to the store and get 1 gallon of milk. And if they have avocados, get 6. When he returns with 6 gallons, the wife says, "What the hell?" And he says, "They had avocados."
That's good. I was like, well, they had them.
Yeah.
So here's 6 gallons.
Yeah.
That's what you said. All right.
Bit wordy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's good. What's the toughest part about being a vegan?
What? The poops?
Keeping it to yourself.
Oh, it's so true. That's a good one. Oh, man. What do you call a person that studies dad jokes?
What?
A scientist.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear a lot of sighs in my house.
I get a lot of that in forehead slaps.
Yeah. Oh, God. What do orgasms and pulses have in common?
What?
I don't care if she has either.
Oh, boy. Woo-hoo.
A little necrophilia joke there.
I need some milk because that was spicy. What happens to the average at the school if the bullies increase? The mean also increases.
That's good. That's a good math joke right there.
Yeah, I was like, statistics, maybe we'll try it out.
Oh, man. You know, people with clock fetishes are so punctual. They always come on time.
Yeah. It's a dick and a math. Or that's a dick and a time joke. Suck it. Girl said she wouldn't date me until I got her a sparkling water. I schwepped her off her feet.
Schwepped. Oh, gosh. What's the difference between a 9-volt battery and your girlfriend's anus?
Be nice. She'll get you.
The taste is shocking, but you keep doing it anyway.
I read an article that say all the health effects that come from smoking, and it scared the hell out of me. I'm never reading that article again.
Oh, God. Oh. All right, this one's a little spicy.
Oh.
Remember, these aren't our jokes. These are jokes for everybody that are out there. I didn't create them. What's the difference between apples and orphans?
Oh, man. What?
Apples get picked.
Oh, man.
Not my joke. Just remember, not my joke. I warned you, it was spicy.
He gave you a chance to plug your ears. You know?
Oh, my God. Oh.
I played a game of quiet tennis. It was still tennis, but without the rackets. Shout out to dad jokes. I love dad jokes. I follow them on Twitter. They have bangers. A good majority of those were dad jokes. So, like Steven said, we don't write these. We've already given over 600 dad jokes.
Yeah.
So, we source them from the internet. So if you got dad jokes, lay them on us. Because a couple of I've snuck a couple fan jokes in there.
Me as well.
You never know when you might hear your joke on here. And we're not stealing by any means. Because dad jokes are street jokes. Everyone knows that's fair game for anybody.
Yes.
So. But I try to give credit when it's due, but there's just too many to, that would not be fun to give credit after every joke. But, whatever. Fuck you. Anyway. Yeah, that was a good rapid fire. I mean, that spicy one hurt my butthole. Ouchie, wawa.
Oh, man. When I came to, I was like, oh, God, here we go. Listen.
I didn't say it. Netflix, I didn't say it. I had no way to stop him. He has his own microphone. I couldn't reach it. I was going to mute him. I couldn't do it. Jerry let it go through. Not me. Okay. Worst advice possible. Our new section. Wow. This is going to be a good one. I love this section already. This is an improv exercise. Most of the time, like, some improv groups would do something like good, bad, worse.
No.
And I grabbed my favorite part, which was being the worst and just giving bad advice. And it's just kind of funny.
Bad advice is fun.
Bad advice is fun. We're going to try to keep it TV appropriate. Just put a little stipulation on it. You can just say horrible, terrible things, and obviously that'd be the worst, but we're going to use a little more imagination than that. So we actually had a couple fans email in. Okay. We asked last week. So Angelo asked, how do you structure a podcast? Give me your worst advice possible.
How do you structure a podcast?
The worst advice possible for structuring a podcast is I would use rebarb. That's
usually good.
Is the strongest style of reinforcement for concrete. So I would use that for your podcast.
Yeah, you really want to make sure it's grade A, like rebar, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, but don't trip over that rebar because it would hurt your shin.
Make sure it's tied down really well.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what Jerry uses to reinforce this podcast structure, but it's solid.
It's better quality than the stuff I used for my jokes. That's
squishy squashy.
Real wishy-washy stuff.
I wish someone asked the worst advice possible for how to give a joke, because I would just give my real advice for that.
Oh, yeah?
Cut that, Jerry. Stupid joke. John writes in and says, give me your worst advice possible for what to do with my free time.
You want to look up how to build a bomb at the airport.
On their computer. Yeah, you go to their computer and you start Googling how to make a bomb. And then when they approach you and they say, are you trying to make a bomb? You look at them and say, yes.
Yes.
I'm trying to make a bomb to kill you.
Yeah. And then you don't have any free time.
Guess what? Your free time's filled.
Yeah. Or you get more free time because you learn other things.
Well, you get free time in your rec time, and then you get to meet a whole lot of new friends.
And you wrecked them.
You never have to pay for another meal.
Boom.
Bam.
Build bombs.
Build bombs. And make sure people know about it.
Make it very public.
That you want to use them. So if that's up your alley, if you like the worst advice possible, if you want to hear some bad advice for a question you have, email in at wiredandweird@yahoo.com with the title WAP. It's a good P right there.
That was a good pop on that WAP.
I love that title. We're taking WAP back. No, you can have it. You're going to still be a wet-ass pussy, but this is our worst advice possible. Okay, now we got a food debate. This is gonna really divide some people, because you're either, when you get ice cream, you either get it in a cone or you get it in a dish, And there's why they offer both is because there's two very different people.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm the dish guy.
Okay.
I get ice cream in a dish.
Don't go with the classic cone.
I don't go with the cone because you got to worry about it getting sogtastic. No one likes a soggy cone. Okay? And then you got to worry about munching. You got to bite. You know, I want to... Too much work.
Too much.
No one gets ice cream for the cone. That's like eating the crust of pizza. I'm not so hard up I got to eat my pizza bones.
I go for the cone. I like me a good waffle cone.
Oh, God.
Buddy, it's so good.
What a chore. You gotta munch a cone while you're eating ice cream?
Yeah,
Come on, what am I doing
If they
here?
make them all like warm and fresh, then they put that ice cream in there and you bite into them at the same time. Oh, buddy. It's so good.
I get it in a dish, easy peasy. When I get an ice cream, I want to taste the essence of that ice cream in and of itself. I don't want no cone.
Oh, no
I
cone.
don't want no sugary bullshit.
Dude, that's ice cream is sugary
I know,
bullshit.
but I want just the ice cream, baby. That's like saying, do you mix apple juice in your whiskey? No, I like whiskey plain. I like the whiskey. I'm getting it because I like whiskey. And I'm getting ice cream because I want to fuck with ice cream. Fuck a cone. Put it in a dish.
See, when I think ice cream, my brain automatically thinks ice cream cone.
And then what's the worst part of ice cream is that last bite of cone when it's just solid cone at the bottom and it's just hard and crispy and soggy and you go, what am I doing with my life?
I actually like that part.
You're shoving the fucking a little ice cream fucking dick into your mouth?
Yeah.
Like a little, you like it.
And crunch. Because sometimes, if you ask, you say, hey, throw a little chocolate sauce in there before you put the ice cream.
Get out of town.
And then you get melty ice cream. You got hot fudge down there.
Get out of here.
Chicka-chicka.
Has you ever done that?
I have. Back when we had a Baskins and Robbins.
I forgot all about Baskin Robbins.
Yeah. Right next door to Cannabis 21.
Hell yeah.
Now it's a
Stupid cell phone store.
cell phone store.
Stupid.
Took away my ice cream cones.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see eye to eye on this, man.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Write into wiredandweird at yahoo.com. Who's wrong? Because I know you think someone's wrong.
Yeah,
and I know
for
you're
sure.
screaming at your phone.
And I know we both think we're wrong.
I know there's one way,
yeah.
and it's the way of the dish. Okay? You eat spaghetti off of a dish. You don't put spaghetti in a fucking cone. Yeah, that's just the only type of food that you're like, I'm going to put it in another food. What? Just enjoy the ice cream, you fucking silly head.
Put food in other food. You do that with tacos.
What?
You put the meat inside of a tortilla.
That's a sandwich.
Yeah. You put all foods in other foods.
But you don't put a sandwich.
foods.
You don't put a sandwich in a burrito.
You could.
I wouldn't.
I would.
Don't tempt me, sir.
Just stoned enough, I might.
Are we making sandwich burritos right now?
Sriracha.
Yeah, it would be pretty good. Sammy Ito.
Samito.
Samito.
Nice. So we're just creating all sorts of shit.
Samito. Okay, so what would be in a Samito?
Dude.
Okay, so I assume that the burrito part would be chicken and cheese in a tortilla, right?
Yeah.
Because that would pair with anything. Oh, you know what would be good? Is if you had a BLT sandwich inside of a chicken and cheese burrito.
That'd be pretty fucking good.
Like tons of chicken, tons of cheese.
Tons of bacon.
Tons of... Oh, yeah.
That'd be good. I'd eat the shit out of
It'd have to
that.
be fresh because that lettuce would get sogtastic.
Oh, yeah, it'd be all nasty.
But
all
like
wilted.
if that was like hot, fresh, stringy cheese, ooh, Samito.
Damn, I'm hungry now.
If anyone makes that at home, please send us pictures
Yes.
of a Samito. Oh my god, I'm like my stomach has a boner right now.
Yeah, because if you make it on a hoagie roll, it'll roll up perfectly
That's
as a
what I'm
burrito.
saying, dude. Like, oh my god,
dude, it's a thing.
Okay, Samitos might be a little too much bread, but
We'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out. So, talking comedy. Everybody should check out Stephen Wright. We were alluding to talking about him. Did we talk about him last week?
No,
Because we talked about
we're
Joe
talking
Rogan,
about Joseph Rogan.
and we were supposed to talk about Stephen Wright. And he got bumped by Joe Rogan, which is embarrassing. But yeah, I mean, talk about a witty, smart, silly comedian.
Yeah.
Quick, punchy. Check him out. Stephen Wright.
So I think I've seen like clips of his, but I haven't watched like a full on, like paid attention to his stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing it.
That's your homework, buddy.
Cool.
Yeah, hell yeah. And everyone at home, if you like stand-up comedy, check out Stephen Wright.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if you're of Stephen and I's age, you might not have ever ran across him. If you don't dig too deep, you know, if you're just watching the mainstream.
Yeah.
If you're not a comedy nerd like myself.
This is what you need to watch.
Yeah, no, he's pretty well known. I mean, don't get me wrong, but, you know, definitely not on the youngin's mind.
That's all right.
I want to inject that back into the weirdos' lives. Just give you a little, every once in a while, give you a special rec. And while I'm wrecking specials, listen to Joe List's newest special out on YouTube called This Year's Material. That is a great comedian. You got to check him out. You got to support him. He chose to do it independently on YouTube. It's free for everyone to watch. And if you want to watch some stand-up comedy after you watch Stephen Wright, check out Joe List's This Year's Material. Have you seen that yet, Steve?
I've started it.
There you go. Good man.
Yeah.
See, Steve can do it. You can do it. Help out our man Joe List.
Joe List is killing it, dude. He's funny as shit.
He has a movie coming out. Did you know he helped make a movie?
I did not.
He has a movie coming out.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm curious to see what it is. I don't know. I don't know nothing. Okay, anyway. Stephen Wright got overshadowed again by Joe List.
Sorry,
Gets no
guy.
respect.
Sorry, guy.
Yeah, just Rodney Dangerfield, Stephen Wright over here.
That's all right.
It's all comedy. It's fun.
It's all love.
There's no competition in it. And we have a hate mail.
Yay.
And the hate mail isn't aimed at us. It's hate between them. So they said, "Hey, weirdos, I have a bit of a weird hate mail. The hate isn't at you. I love you guys. I listen every week. My hate mail is, if the Powerpuff Girls hated Superman and they fought, who would win? All three of them versus Superman. Keep weird. Can't wait to hear your answers. Jessica C." That's a very interesting... You know, I have to first say shout out to Jessica, because that is a very well thought out hypothetical right there. That's a fun one.
Thought right there. Like,
You have to smoke pot, dude, because that was pretty good.
yeah.
That'd
That'd be a good battle.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he has, so many powers.
He has all the powers.
He has all the
He's
powers.
Like indestructible.
Strength, flying. He's got laser beams coming out of his eyes.
I'm probably going to have to go with Superman. It's going to be hard for him to fight three of them at the same time.
That's tiring.
Superman also fights things like way bigger than him.
Yeah, he's Superman.
Yeah, he's Superman. Or like, I don't know. I don't really know the Powerpuff Girls enough to know their superpowers.
I mean, they've also fought in things like they fought in like robots and stuff, but it's like there's three of them.
Dude, I don't know. There is three. So if they have the same powers as Superman, essentially, maybe I'll go Powerpuff Girls.
Dude,
I kind of want to like pick the girls anyway, because I don't want to be like, a man's going to beat three girls.
Little girls.
Yeah. But like, when I'm realistically thinking about it, three is always more than one. You can outnumber. One can get behind. One can push.
Yeah. And you just got one zipping back and forth.
Distraction.
Yeah.
That's the perfect Okay, Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, Powerpuff Girls are taking it.
For sure.
Yep. We've
Let
decided.
us know what Jessica's thought, because that was a really good one. I don't know if you thought of that or if someone told you to write it in or anything, but that was a great one.
That was great.
That was solid. I had fun with that. So, I mean, this is what we do here. We have fun. We bullshit, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. And since I said that, we got to leave you the same way we leave you every single time, which is, we'll stay wired and you stay weird, everybody.
We love you.
We love you. Hi-ya, 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 hi-ya. That was supposed to be Powerpuff Girls. Wired and weird with Steven and Jeremiah. Wired and weird with Steven and Jeremiah.
I'm so sexy.
Yeah, you he sounded like Fat Bastard right there. I'm so sexy.
You can keep your money.
My rockin' bod.
I'll have the baby.
Hey,